Okay guys, welcome to another video. Today I'm joined by Jim.
Hello.
And we are hitting up Ronald. he recently released some new burgers, European themed burgers. I'm not sure if you know much about them. Yeah, it's based on, or I don't know if they're in the anime or not, but do you know Kiki's delivery service?
Yep.
Yeah, it's kind of a well-known classic animation. Is it a movie? It's a movie.
It's
right?
a movie.
Yeah, it's a movie.
From Ghibli Studios.
Yeah, I guess it takes place in Europe.
Yeah.
Is the idea. She's basically a witch. She flies around on a broom, and apparently she has a delivery service, I suppose. But they've decided to come out with some new burgers. Do you know, is there a new movie coming out or something?
Oh, I have no idea.
Usually they tie it in. Either there's a new movie or it's just nostalgia. Maybe it's just nostalgia. I'm not sure. If anyone knows out there, let us know. But they have decided to come out with 3 new European-themed burgers. So what does that mean? Well, that means there's a German potato burger. There's some sort of chicken. What? I don't know what European it is. Something spicy chicken. Pepone or something. Chicken burger. And then there is a shrimp burger that has a French-sounding sauce. So we got them all. We're gonna try them all. You excited?
I'm excited.
Okay.
Let's try this.
Let's do it. So what do you want to start with?
I have no idea.
Beef burger?
Whatever we pull out first.
Okay, sounds good.
On top is...
Oh, that's the German potato, thick beef burger. So yeah, this thick beef thing that they have going on is something that they've been doing since they came out with their samurai burgers. They call it the thick beef samurai. Have you seen that? Yeah. So years ago, they got rid of the quarter pounder off the menu. You've noticed that, right?
Yes.
Okay. And they came out with another burger that kind of filled this gap, and then it was called the Grand. You remember the Grand?
Oh, yes.
Not the Grand Mac, but the Grand series. That went away, and then they came out with these samurai burgers, but they're trying to fill in that quarter pounder gap. I don't know if this is quite going to do it, but it's got the thick beef on it.
Well,
so
try it and see.
Can we dissect this and show people what's on it?
Sure.
So yeah, if you can just lift the lid on that thing and we can see what's on it. There's the thick beef that I've been talking about. It's got this weird yellow sauce. I think that's the mayonnaise they use at McDonald's. For some reason it's yellow. Some sliced onions, some cheese. But here is the main attraction down below. The German potatoes. Yeah. Have you ever had potatoes on a burger before?
I have not, actually. So
McDonald's has done it.
Other than like French fries.
Okay, yeah, that's true. McDonald's has done it before. They had a mashed potato type burger. Is it Idaho that has the potatoes? Yeah. It was like an Idaho burger. They had mashed potatoes on it. I wasn't really much of a fan. I don't know if that looks good to you or not. But
it does, actually.
Okay,
I'm kind of
it's sort of
interested.
mashed potatoes, but there's also big chunks in there as well, and that's a feature apparently.
Yeah.
So I got my knife here. We can just slice this in half.
Let's go.
Give it a shot.
You want me to?
Yeah.
Since I'm over here.
Napkins on standby. Okay, so here we go. Thick beef German potato burger. What do you think? Does that look good, guys?
It reminds me of like those 80s commercials. Where's the beef?
Yeah. Well, I mean, there's beef there.
Yeah,
there's just the potato I'm worried about.
All right.
Let's give it a shot.
All right, let's try it.
Here we go. Doesn't have bacon on it, but there's something like extra meaty going on in there, you know?
It's the potatoes. Because they're thick.
The German potatoes, right. German potatoes are made with, usually they have some sort of bacon, right? They're usually not mashed potatoes, they're more like roasted potatoes, but there's usually like bacon.
That's actually really good.
Yeah. I really don't like the texture of those potatoes though.
Oh, I love that.
It seems like they're undercooked, kind of. They're not, but there's just this random chunks of potato.
I love that.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
I mean, if they were French fries, they were crispy, I wouldn't mind so much, but they're just sort of, I don't want to say slimy, but slimy.
Oh, you and I have totally different food palates, man.
There's a lot of mayo on this thing. The patty's a little dry, but it is very beefy. Thick beef, you know, zub to the name. 520 yen for this one?
Yeah. Yep, 520. It's actually, Best one so far.
Okay. We also picked up,
Oh,
wow, some milkshakes. Can you see in there at all? I don't know. It's kind of blown out by the exposure, but
oh, there it is. It's
whoa! Ooh,
it's blown out.
Well timed. Well timed.
Look, you can see it's green.
Where's me napkin? Thank you. What flavor is this? This is a new limited flavor.
Salty lychee.
Yeah, which has nothing to do with Europe.
No. I don't know, actually.
No, lychee is not a European fruit,
I have no idea.
I don't think so. It's more tropical. But yeah, they got a salty lychee milkshake, so let's cleanse the old palate. All right?
All right, there we go. Oh, that's good.
That's all right.
Oh.
Lychee has a unique flavor. It's almost like a muscat in a way, you know what I mean? Like it's, I don't know. It's its own thing, but it's yeah.
It's kind of salty and sweet in its own right. Like, it doesn't
I'm
need
not really
anything.
picking up a lot of salt, to be honest, which is glad. I'm glad because I'm not a fan of salty sweets.
Yeah, they actually said, it was salty lychee, but...
That's the thing they like to do in Japan in the summer. Have salty things, salty watermelon,
Well,
you know, that
it's so
kind of stuff.
freaking hot here and humid. You gotta have salt just to keep your water level to where you don't just swivel up into like a dry husk.
Replace the electrolytes or whatever, the salt content. You're just sweating everything out of here. If you have a black T-shirt, it's got these white salt lines on it. Okay,
It like
you want to choose the second one?
It looks like some of your.
Let me wipe that off. Sorry.
All right,
milkshake.
Next one.
Accident. What do we
Next
got
one,
here?
Peperon,
Juicy hot chicken.
Yep.
Pepperon. What's
juicy.
pepperone? Pepperoni? Pepperoni? No, it's not pepperoni.
No,
Juicy hot chicken.
But
I don't know what pepperoni is. That's what I was trying to. I don't know what that is, but lift the lid on that. Okay, this one's got some lettuce. It's got the mayo going there too, and the pepperoni. What? What is a pepperoni? I don't know what that is. I still don't know.
Maybe it's in the chicken.
Okay, maybe it is. It seems like there's no like hot sauce per se. It's just spattered with a hot.
But it looks red.
It does. All right, let's get into this. Cheers.
Another massive amount of like mayonnaise on there.
Yeah.
All right,
There's
here we
a
go.
lot of pepper on this thing too. I just had a piece of lettuce and it just tasted like pepper.
Maybe that's a pepperoni.
Oh. I think you're right.
That's pepper.
Pepperoni.
Whoa, holy crap.
So this camera's sliding or it's okay? Okay.
Oh my god, yeah. That's a lot of pepper.
That was really good though.
It's good.
The chicken is nice and crispy. There's some heat at the back of the throat.
Yep.
And there's pepper. So that's what the pepperoni is. Just pepper.
If pepperoni is not pepper, I'd be surprised. Holy crap, that's a lot of pepper.
Yeah, it's a lot of pepper. It was really good though. This one was 450 yen.
Not so much as the spiciness, but just the pepper. The amount of pepper on this thing is just like
It was really good.
it's just like
Though I am glad we're sharing them. You know, like eating a whole one, you know, it's, you know, we get a little sample, so it's really good.
that's actually a good way to try it.
For sure.
No, yeah, now I gotta wash it down with some salty lychee. Pepper and salt and pepper and lychee. Salt and pepper and lychee.
So far, both of those are really good.
Now the third one's got a lot to live up to, though.
All right, let's grab it. It was bolognese, not bolognese. Something. What is it? Yeah.
Bouillabaisse. There you go.
Bouillabaisse shrimp burger. And apparently bouillabaisse is a kind of seafood / tomato based sauce, I think. But yeah, let's go in and have a look at this one.
Okay.
Okay, so it's got the lettuce going on there too. There's the shrimp patty, and then underneath
It's got a
mystery sauce, which we can only assume is bouillabaisse. There's not much to it, but you know, I guess we'll see how it tastes.
Not at all. Hang on, everybody. This one's a little bit wetter than the other one.
Sorry, I made you do the dirty work.
It's okay.
It's like dripping out the back. Oh, okay. Napkin. I got a bag here. I'm just gonna eat over the bag.
All right.
There we go. Wow. Okay. This one is a little
Blocks of
sloppier.
shrimp.
Yeah. You know how the McDonald's has the shrimp patty?
Yeah.
It has actual little pieces of shrimp in it too.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. So Lotteria was the one that invented the shrimp patty
Oh, really?
back in the 70s. But of course, these days, every
Yeah.
fast food joint has their version of it. Yeah.
All right.
All right, let's just get into this.
Yeah, before it gets really messy.
It has a square bun, which is unique, but I think the only difference is the sauce compared to what you get a normal
Yeah.
shrimp burger. Here we go. It's
Okay.
exceptionally seafoody, though.
But it's not on a bad scale. It's... Do I eat more seafood than you do?
I mean, it wants to be seafood. It is seafood. There's shrimp in it. And the bouillabaisse sauce is like a clam / I don't know, some sort of seafood sauce.
It kind of... I don't want to... Oh. I don't want to offend anybody, but it's kind of like, yeah, seafood spaghetti. Just the sauce itself is how it's put on and how it's put on here. It's just kind of like slathered on. I kind of feel like I get more of a kind of pasta based feeling when I eat it.
I can see that because it's tomato-based sauce, but it's also very seafood heavy. There's a lot of sauce, top and bottom.
Strangely enough,
Yeah.
like you don't, at least I didn't taste so much lettuce.
No.
Maybe you got it all.
It just tastes the sea.
It would have been better if they had a little bit more sauce.
What?
I think so.
Unless when you cut it, it's squeezed all over to my side.
Maybe it did because I got
I was like, this is so much sauce.
I got like a little bit on one corner.
Really?
Nah.
Okay, maybe that's what happened.
My cutting prowess is not good. Would you like?
Oh, wet wipe?
Yeah.
Yes, thank you. So the shrimp burger, 470, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's kind of like in the middle.
It was kind of in the middle, yeah. And the M-size lychee, 240.
It's pretty good.
Especially when you look at the conversion, because now the yen is really weak. So everyone at home's like looking at the bottom and seeing all the prices. They're like, holy. Do you know about the Big Mac index? So there's some economists, they take the price of the Big Mac in different countries around the world. Right now, Japan has one of the cheapest Big Macs.
Right.
Just because the yen is so weak, right?
Right.
Oops, camera's sliding. We're in Jim's car, so we can't really...
It's not camera based.
Yeah, we had to do a few balancing acts here. Hopefully the microphone's working where we have it wedged, but...
I hope so.
Yeah, before we go, let's have a look at some of the artwork on these wrappers. Is it focusing there? Yeah. There we go. So each one has a different picture. It's just Kiki flying around on her broom with her cat. Yay.
With or without her cat.
Yeah, or without her cat. Oh, okay.
This one.
But what do you think, Jim? Do you have a favorite burger of the three that we tried?
Well, going into it, I think
Yeah. Are we in focus here? Oh, there we go.
going into it, I was kind of like heavily weighing on the German potato.
Yeah, I was really worried about the German potato because those potatoes look terrible.
But I think that was my favorite.
Okay.
That's my favorite, and then the chicken, and then the shrimp.
Yeah, for me the shrimp was last as well, but I think I might have preferred the chicken over the beef, just because of the potatoes. Again, they I don't know. German potatoes don't look like that to me. They just seem like, I don't know. Maybe I've had bad experience when my mother made mashed potatoes and they weren't fully mashed and there were little chunks in them, and it reminded me of that. But yeah, it was a lot better than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah.
They were all pretty good. Well, the shrimp I can live without, but the other two I would definitely eat again.
Yeah, but even the shrimp I could eat again.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, let us know if you're in Japan and you've tried any of these. They came out last month. We're just getting around to doing them now. Well, I had a health check, so I was sort of I was putting it off. I'm like, I'm not eating fast food until after my health check. I don't know if you think that's cheating or not, but you know how it is,
It
right?
probably doesn't make a difference,
Yeah.
but it just feels like you.
Yeah. So they're going to be around for a little while still. If you haven't tried them, please go try them. And if you have tried them, let us know what you think. And if you have no way of trying them because you don't live in Japan,
Just watch the video.
Watch the video. What did you think? Was there one? Do you agree with Jim? The beef was better than chicken, or do you agree with me? The chicken was better than the beef, or do you think we were both wrong and the shrimp was the best?
It's potatoes all the way.
It's potatoes all the way. Just want to say thanks for joining us here. Thanks to Jim for letting me eat in his car. Sorry if there's a mess. We'll try to clean it up as best we can. If you're new here, please subscribe. Don't forget to thumb up this video, ring that dinner bell, and we'll see you guys in the next one.
See you.